free. I'm glad we're here because you're listening to the most horse-powerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm in person with my friends Kevin and TPR here at Extra Life. And on our journey today, we're going to talk about playing games together, sitting on couches, and raising money for those damn kids. So jump on into the Xbox Drive. Ball!
No power greater than X.
Don't be afraid, Kevin. It's okay. Everything is fine.
In person, the intro is more startling. I will say that.
It is more
TPR.
startling than it is. Yeah.
You guys, get up on those mics, my friends. We are here in person, Rome, New York. I was gonna say Switch. I got a Series S in front of. We got producer Seth.
Hi, everybody.
Behind the computer. Everything is amazing. I can't believe we're here.
Audience, Bowser.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hi, Bowser.
Seth's wife is also here, everyone. All right, we're not going to forget her.
Yep. My wife, we have our leftover pizza over to the corner.
Oh, God.
We're rubbing the sleep out of our eyes this morning as we stayed up very late playing Watermelon Game.
It wasn't that late.
It was like 11.
Well, you guys are staying here, so you got to just go up to your room. We had a bit of a drive home, but we got a little carried away last night.
Suika.
Oh, my goodness.
Suika's a game, and it's a good game.
TPR, welcome to the show. Is this your first time on the Xbox Drive?
No, I was on it once when you were gone, and it was me and Ryan.
Oh, different show.
With Ryan.
With Ryan. It's a different show with Ryan.
It is different.
Yeah, he didn't scream at you.
He didn't. I
No,
don't
he
think
never
screamed
does.
to me.
He never does.
No.
He's a calm soul.
I'm worried about that, though.
Does
I
he
want Ryan to get angry one of
Does he
these
scream
days.
at you?
No, like not behind the scenes. No, like wouldn't that be amazing if just like we let out the secret that behind the scenes Ryan is a tyrant. Like he's absolutely just unstoppable.
Can I gotta say, I don't really like the mic stand.
Just don't talk with the mic then.
Yeah, I just gotta keep it here.
All right.
I do feel like it's not quite close enough to me, so we're doing it on the fly.
I feel like mine's close. Mine's
Yeah.
right there,
But
yeah.
Eat that mic.
guys,
I'll eat it.
we're in person again.
Yeah, we've met before, so
Yeah.
it's not as like
No, it's not
like
like-
holy crap, it's Kevin. It's like hey man.
Like when Amanda and Sat, like they'll never met them in
Right.
person before.
Right.
Yeah, so you guys had a better time meeting.
It's like, oh, I shot again. Hi.
Yeah.
It's kinda-
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, the excitement kind of
No,
dies down quite a bit.
I'm
Just
still
ask
excited.
my wife, you know.
Oh, well, yeah.
She's like,
Oh,
yeah, this guy
Sean's
again.
home.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Damn it.
Yeah, damn it. I guess the fun's over now. We got blah 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 in the chat. Mo Spankins. This is a
hell
whole
yeah.
thing. Behind us, you guys, we've got this amazing banner. It's actually 6 feet across. With Bobby and the wings and everything. And on it this morning is everybody who has donated over $25 to Extra Life. And it's already kind of getting full, which is awesome to see. We kind of hope that would happen. We've got Tony Baker coming in yesterday with a gigantic gift. Sloan and Dylan, also gigantic gifts. So many people. Bowser's right here, also making huge contributions to our fundraising goal. We're at this moment, $3,337. That's a lot of digits. I can't keep track of them, Kevin. That's too many to know. So super exciting. You guys are fundraising as well.
Yep.
Save the Game Media.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
For Save the Game Media, I think we're at 325, 350 last we looked.
I see you guys making moves.
$350,000.
Nope, absolutely not, Taylor.
Okay.
But thank you to everyone that's donated to ours as well, or Carpool. You know, we're all on Team Phoenix Overdrive here raising money. Both our pages are dedicated to Miles O'Neill, obviously, son of Marcus, who we're raising money for. And Lindsay is making those awesome bobbies.
Yo, I actually have one here, and I'm realizing it in this moment. It's over in my backpack, I think. But maybe I'm in the middle. I'm sitting in the middle. Again, I'm trapped. I cannot move. But we have a physical. And the great thing is I can talk about why it's here because I'm going to give it to Amanda. Miles of Amanda. You can just toss right over here.
And
Right on
she doesn't
screen.
even know she's being given
She
it.
doesn't even know that this is for her, but
And she's not watching this right now.
yes.
So.
And so anybody who's donated $250 will get one of these, and I think we
got one left. One
and
left.
We've got 4 so far, so that is incredible. Most Bankers says looking good. I'll try and listen at work. Well, try your
Thanks,
best.
Mo.
All good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. So the bobbies are going away. That's for Amanda, but we're giving those away. Got prizes like crazy. Tons of games. We've got Game Pass. I'm actually really proud of. We've got, if you guys have given to Extra Life before, we've given away like 1,000 ID at Xbox games. And I feel like when we did that, we might have burdened people a little bit. Like here's literally 1,000 codes, and people are like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" So this year we've got some like curated bundles. We're giving away Vampire Survivors, of course.
Of course,
Nice.
of course.
We're giving away Stray, which people forget is on Xbox.
Game of the Year candidate, Stray.
If you like cats, it's a game for you.
Is it really Game of the Year?
Party Animals, speaking of animals, and a few others. So we've bundled a whole bunch of like 5 game bundles for ID at Xbox. So there's 5 of those to give away. $10 gets you into the draw. Time is running out, though, Kevin. Time is running out. We're going to do our thing.
Yeah.
But we've been enjoying a nice time here in Rome.
Yeah, we've been having fun. You did the Nintendo Drive last night.
Yes.
Which was
Why did that make you giggle a little bit?
You know, I'm just remembering all the silliness that
Yes.
occurred last night. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. But then we played a Suika game, which I think is really what was making me laugh.
It was a group effort, actually. That was a group effort. And you know what? That is actually the topic of the show. We're going to talk about playing games together. But before we jump into there, please, I just want to formally clean out the garage.
All right.
extra-life.org/participant/carpool gaming is where you can make your donations. We're not going to talk about Patreon or anything else. Like, that's what we're doing this week. We're here for that. So that's that, man. We'll jump to what we're playing in just a second, but I want to bring Eric Cave into the show. Our #1 YouTube commenter, Eric Cave, jumps in and says, I watched the show on my TV for the first time, and you two have never looked better. Thank you, Eric Cave. That's very nice. It gave me the opportunity to examine each of your shelves. I was delighted to spy Sean's Xbox Adidas and my shoes on the shelf and Ryan's Starfield controller before you pointed them out. It would be fun to hear you highlight some of the items on your shelves. Maybe pick out a few items of your favorite or most valuable items and share why they're important to you. I would also love to see a high-definition picture of each shelf. Wow. I love that. Eric Cave, we're going to bring the second half of your question and comment into the next show because Ryan and I will talk about that next week. When I actually have the shelf. I'm looking behind me. It's like,
Where'd
I
it
just
go?
got this hotel room.
It's an invisible ink.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
What do you think, TPR, though? Because we're in a conference room right now. A little bit better than like running up to like a hotel room, sitting on a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
We have our own venue. We have a venue in the venue.
It's pretty decent. Oh, we got American flag over here as well, so things are good.
Yeah.
We're living in a place of freedom. We just want to be reminded.
We're in a free land.
We're reminded of the free land.
Comment from Court Lalonde who says, "Stop touching the mic so much."
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
Otherwise, though, thank you, Court.
Sounds good. Thank you, Court.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you playing?
Oh, well, we can talk about Suika game.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Suika game. I never
Bring it
played
to
this
Xbox.
before last night, guys. Suika game is the next big thing. All right.
I think it's already a big thing. It's blowing up on the eShop. So
Yeah, what a prophecy, TPR.
It is. It is gonna be really.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the
I think
best-selling
you
game
might
on the
be onto
eShop.
something, man.
What can I say? I'm a kind of. My friends call me a prophet. You know.
guys, we should download the
Wait a second.
Extra Life.
I've got a
form.
feeling. Oh my god, I love it.
No, Suika game was so I literally bought it just because you and everyone else wouldn't stop talking about it, and I was like, I think I got enough gold coins for this.
Influencer.
Yeah, influencer. And I had never played it before. We all like, let's just boot up the Switch last night, and I was like, you guys want to play some multiplayer games?
Heck
They're like,
yes.
no, let's make some watermelons.
Let's make some watermelons.
And I got coached basically through the whole thing to a score of I think 2,700 was my highest. But I just want to say I take no credit for that. Seth's lovely wife was coaching me,
We never
Amanda
know
as
if,
well.
like,
But
if you ever hear us like stumble on people's names, it's more likely that we're like, should we say that?
Yeah,
on the
that-
internet?
I'm
that's-
like I don't
that's
know.
what
I don't know if
happened,
her name is public domain. You know,
Yeah.
public record.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
But
I'm sure I've
she
said
was
it
the
before.
mastermind.
Yes.
she was yelling at us. She's like, don't put it there. I'm like, oh my lord.
And
okay.
you listened. You listened.
Well,
better
if
listen.
I was scared if I didn't listen, what would
Right.
happen to me?
I didn't listen, and I was judged, and I lost. Actually,
You had an interesting strategy of I'm just gonna drop them.
to start, you just drop them, and then once you get them going, then I pile them up on the side like Tetris. So these are strategies that nobody in the room had seen before. So I'm just making you think about something, making it a little different.
Yeah.
But I think everybody else has the game figured out, and I have no idea what I'm doing on this thing.
Yeah, you were like, how'd you get a watermelon? I ain't got a watermelon.
I ain't got no water. I know it, and now nobody is surprised that I haven't got a watermelon. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, that was a fun time.
Yep.
Looking forward to playing some more games with everyone. Maybe some multiplayer game. Maybe
Maybe.
things other than Suika game.
Possibly.
But
we kind of made it into a multiplayer game, though. It was a fun experience. Let's just all yell at Kevin for an afternoon or evening.
It's stressful, all right? When you're like, oh, I think I'll put it there. And then you get told unanimously,
Yep.
you're a moron.
Yeah, like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, why would you
Only
ever
an
drop
idiot
that there?
would put it there. Oh, man. What a sensation. I think you might be onto something, TPR. We'll see. a watermelon game turns out.
Wonder if they'll sell more than 5 copies.
Yeah, possibly.
Stay tuned.
I hope they. Maybe they'll even bring it over from the eShop, from the Japan eShop. Maybe they'll
Right.
sell it in North
I
America.
think it's $3 US now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there with that. What show are we even on? You playing Xbox games?
Yeah, I'm playing Alan Wake 2.
All right.
Oh, take over the show.
Oh, let's
go.
So I'm here to tell everyone about the gospel that is Alan Wake 2. All right, this might be my game of the year.
Wow.
This game
Okay.
is phenomenal from moment one. Now, Sean,
Wait a second. You're the guy who says Requiem, blah blah blah. The game
no,
I don't care
Plague
about.
Tale Requiem is the best
Whatever
game of
it's called.
2022.
Bowser's giving no one
Sure.
knows back there. I don't agree.
God of
but
War
okay,
Ragnarok,
I
get
just-
outta here,
I just
all
want
right?
to qualify.
Too long.
Oh snap!
Too long. I
Okay.
don't care about. All right. But Alan Wake 2 is phenomenal. Now, Sean, you don't like Alan Wake.
Not the first one. Look, and I kind of tried to walk this back a little bit, and I have not been. I'm not going to say, oh, I've been really excited about Alan Wake 2. Definitely have not been pumped about this game because I don't remember liking Alan Wake. But that game came out in 2009 or whatever we determined it was, long time ago. Played a lot of games since then. So maybe if I played it now, maybe I would, because I've matured, sort of. I've gotten older. Maybe that's all I've done. Played more games. And so I don't know. But is it like the first one? It doesn't look anything like the first one.
So I would say gameplay wise, it's like a slight improvement. Like you still shine the flashlight, you still got to
Awesome.
take down the shadow shields, you still got to blast them in the head. But it's more survival horror now. Like you got limited ammo.
Yep.
You have to scavenge for supplies. Talking with my one hand over here. It's more scary. It's scarier than the first one for
Okay.
sure. Like there's jump
Yeah, I was
cuts to,
never
like,
scared of
no,
the first
it's
one.
the first one
Definitely
is
not.
not scary at
Yeah.
all. It's just like a convoluted Remedy story, which is how I feel. About,
Sure.
does anyone know what happened in Control? All right, I love Control,
idea.
but if you ask me to explain the plot of Control, I can't tell you.
Me neither.
Alan Wake is a little more understandable. Alan Wake 2,
It's a low bar.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2. You play as two characters, Saga or Alan, and you can switch back and forth after I think chapter 2 or 3 for Saga. You unlock Alan, and then you
Who's
can.
Saga?
She is the new FBI agent that you get
Okay.
to play as. She's great. Their gameplay is the same, except the upgrades are different. So, like when you're playing as Alan, you have to find words of power and shine a flashlight on him. That upgrades him. For Saga, you find lunchboxes and like scraps, and then you upgrade stuff for. Yeah. Listen, all right. It sounds weird.
Lunchboxes.
Yeah, lunchboxes.
It's like a Bart Simpson game for NES or something.
It's a
over
little out
here.
of place, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense in the universe. Okay, they're Alex Casey lunchboxes,
Okay.
who's her partner, who is also a character in Alan Wake's stories. So it's a whole thing. All right, you got to play Alan Wake, but the gameplay is better. I still don't think it's like phenomenal, like the best third-person shooter
Game of the
out
year.
there.
Yep. Sounds
The
good.
story is so
Is it?
good though.
it?
Like
Yeah.
I've never been so. I can't remember the last time I was this engrossed with something where I'm like listening to every manuscript I pick up.
Okay.
And I'm just, guys, the whole premise is Alan Wake, he's not a very good writer. I know he's like, I'm a writer, but he's not a very good writer. Like, and that's kind of the charm of Alan Wake. So, like,
He's struggling.
yeah,
He's working through some
yeah,
stuff.
like the way he writes, and like, no one would be a
I'm
published
just
author.
waiting
this
for you
way.
to tell me like the middle chapter of the game is like working through writer's block. Like just tap A to
Well-
just like work through the writer's block.
I mean, the
like,
whole
push
metaphor.
through.
Spoilers for the first out. Spoilers.
Whoa.
No, it's not actual spoilers, but like, Alan Wake is about basically writer's block. Like that's like kind
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what I mean.
yeah.
Like
that's
have like a Psycho Mantis torture chamber kind of thing. Like I gotta work through this. Ah!
But there's if you played Control, you know the ashtray maze. There is something I think better in Alan Wake 2 than the ashtray maze, and it comes very early in Alan's chapters.
Yeah.
It's a 15-minute segment, probably the best 15 minutes of the year that you're gonna play.
Wow.
It's so good.
Did you say you finished it?
No, I am about halfway through. I'm like 8 hours in. I'm like halfway through it.
Okay.
But I'm taking my time. I'm going through all the optional little areas, solving nursery rhymes because Lunchbox's nursery rhymes, all makes
Got
sense.
it. Got it. Yeah.
Get some charms. Yeah, of course. It's
Right.
it's great.
Yeah.
I love this game. Everyone.
Do you
needs
have
to
it
play.
here? Do you,
I
are
do.
you-
It's on
are
my
you gonna play it
Xbox.
on at
Ooh.
Extra Life a little bit?
So
A little spooky time?
I mean, if people don't mind looking at if they see my screen, they might get spoiled. Or I might play it.
Oh, that's fair.
I
That's
might
fair.
play it in the dead of night when TPR is sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. That's Amanda's problem. All right.
Oh snap! Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. That's the
Called
drama
out.
Okay.
this weekend.
Here's
Yeah.
my ammo for why I'm gonna stay up. I never drink caffeine. I never consume caffeine.
We're getting them.
I'm gonna do it for the first time during Extra Life. It's gonna be like a superpower.
When he falls asleep, we'll pour it into his mouth. He's snoring over there.
Dude, we need to make that like its own event. Like TPR has caffeine for the first time. Are you
know
kidding
what?
me?
But honestly, I might want to walk back this whole like trying to keep you awake the whole time, because if you have some sort of like cardiac event, I'm not going to be okay with it.
I don't have any history or diagnosis of pre-existing cardiac condition, Sean.
Well, you haven't been injected with caffeine before.
I think
like,
I've had caffeine before, like with some black tea.
I'm not sure if this
Black
is a good
tea,
idea.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm really
Yeah.
hardcore guys with
Yeah,
this black tea before.
yeah, I'm not sure about this all of a
Maybe
sudden.
I'll have like a quarter of a can of Red Bull and see what happens. All right.
Nice.
Don't have Red Bull. I've said this. We're not
Okay.
on Red Bull.
All right.
So do you have anything else on Alan Wake? Have you been playing Alan Wake?
No, I'm an Xbox reject, Sean.
Oh, that's right. We'll talk about that.
Talk
Yes.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else on Alan Wake?
I just want to play. It's all I think about right now.
Oh.
And I will say, all right, I'm saying this. November games, if we could just push them out to December,
keep
a little-
going.
like there's too much.
Yeah.
I can't play it all. And I know I said it yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm going to play, I finished 63 games this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to need more time. All right, we got to, Tales of Rise
63
DLC is
games.
coming
There's
out.
not even 62 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
Like how you?
Highly.
Some games are short though.
I know, but you like, and I'd love to be able to like pick that apart and go like, oh, you're playing like 2-3 hour games. Like you're not. You're playing like legit games.
Year of RPGs this year, guys.
Oh my
Year of
gosh.
RPGs.
I don't
Trails
understand
games,
it. Get
yeah.
a job.
The amount of like embargoed reviews Kev says, Taylor, upload this on the No Limits feed. It's a lot, and they're all RPGs. And he just keeps it cranking.
TPR. Why are you a Xbox reject?
I've been playing Xbox. I have not been playing Xbox games, but I've been playing, Spider-Man 2.
Well, before we get into what you're playing, what's your problem with Xbox?
Oh no! I'm a I feel like Xbox fans would reject me. I don't reject Xbox.
We don't reject it.
Aw,
No,
thanks.
what do you mean? No,
We're
I don't
inclusive
think so.
here.
So
Definitely.
what's the last Xbox game I played? It was Halo ODST. So
Let's
I've been
go.
making my way through
Whoa.
the Halo games. That's last.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is an ongoing
So
journey for
yeah,
you.
so I beat Halo 3 I think since we last talked, and very good game. I think my current ranking is 2-3-1,
Yeah.
and yeah, ODST is interesting. It's a real sidebar, and it's detective, borderline horror in some sections.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, but everyone keeps telling me Reach is it.
Reach is
Yeah.
good.
I'm glad that you're leaving it. Actually, why this order?
Well, I'm doing a release order. So
Oh,
1,
okay.
2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah, yeah.
ODST, Reach, and then 4,
yeah,
5.
Reach is gonna hit. That'll be good.
Yep.
I don't want to say it's like the best game ever,
But it's kind of the best game ever.
but kind of. I mean, yeah, I really like it. Yeah.
I think Reach is all right.
What?
Well, to be fair, I didn't play Reach until.
I thought you were just gonna say. To be fair, I didn't play the
I
game.
never played
I
it.
have no
but I
idea
think
what
it's
we're
all
talking about here.
I didn't play Reach until right before Halo Infinite came out. Like it was just one I skipped. I was
Oh,
like, I don't need to
wow.
play Reach.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
then I played it. I was like, it's good. I don't like ODST
Oh.
personally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of out there. It's a different
ODST
game.
is okay. It's,
just wanna
it's
be a
cool.
Spartan.
I don't think it's as good as 2 or 3, but it's cool.
You want to be a Spartan?
I just want to be a Spartan. I
It's
don't want
just
to be
shooting
this.
game. Like you're just shooting.
You want to be a Spartan
It's not
rather
as
than
cool
Master
though.
Chief.
Funny story. We were on our way over to the venue here, and Seth was telling us the story. Seth, is it okay if I share this?
Please.
You used to work at GameStop, and around the time that the movie 300 came out.
Oh wow.
And what happened, Seth? You guys were doing some team building.
Yeah, our district manager at the time, his name was Darren, and he
Hi, Darren.
took us
up,
all
Darren?
out to the theater, and he's like, "See that? That's us. We're the Spartans."
Oh my god.
It was like a team building exercise. By the way, shout outs to Lee Navarro in the chat who's watching us from work, who says it's serendipitous that this is the Xbox Drive episode 315. The area code of this part of New York is 315.
Oh wow.
Mind blowing. That is
How cool is
crazy.
that?
That
Very
is
good.
so cool.
Of all
I
the
love
numbers,
that.
of all
Thank
the
you for
numbers.
pointing that out. Well, we were talking about like we almost didn't put the episode number in the title because honestly didn't know what it was before 10 minutes before the show. So good thing we looked that up.
There's no way to
Yeah.
know.
All right, man. So the ODST, are you done or are you playing through it?
I'm still through it. I haven't. I still need to pick back up. It's been like some months.
Okay. Okay.
But what I've actually been playing recently, Spider-Man 2,
Hell yeah.
excellent game. It is. I'm so excited to see what it does. As a big Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy fan,
Oh.
it is warming my heart.
Unapologetic.
Yeah, unapologetic. Other than that, on the way here, I've been playing Super Mario 3D World for the first time.
Okay.
I'm holding off on Wonder until Spider-Man. For me, it was either Spider-Man or 2 or Wonder, and I'm like, well, I can't really get spoiled on Wonder as hard as I can get spoiled on Spider-Man. So I'll play Spider-Man
That's
first.
You
Yeah,
fight
that's
Bowser.
fair.
But
Spoilers.
yeah, we fight.
How
fight
dare
Bowser.
you.
But
Yeah,
3D World
spoilers.
is an excellent game. Let me just say this. I'm in World 3
Yeah.
right now. it's just really good game design. And I'm kind of interested in, I flirted with this idea of what if I start a podcast called, or not a podcast, or a series called like The Road to X. And that would, but it's The Road to Wonder. And I play like every Mario game I haven't played, and it culminates in, at the end, me playing Mario Wonder.
Yes. I love it.
So
Nice.
maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
But yeah, so Spider-Man 2 and Wonder recently in terms of Xbox. ODST, still need to pick it back up and then reaches the next one.
It's Gamageddon.
Gamageddon.
The funny thing is we have 25 hours to play all weekend. You're not going to make a dent in any of your backlog. Like anything that you actually like are set out to play, like that's just not what happens at Extra Life somehow.
I'm here to play Vampire Survivors.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Couch co-op, to be honest, because
Yep.
I don't have anyone to play at home with me.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of Smash Brothers. Kevin and I are super fans, so.
It's so weird. It appears that Seth has hacked into my YouTube account and is chatting on behalf of me in the chat. So I'm seeing myself appear here. That's
Authorized
a little bit
fraud,
strange.
you know?
Yeah, authorized fraud. Yeah, I put him
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, you guys, I've been playing a little bit of The Evil Within, but not really enough to talk about it. I just want to frighten myself in the hotel room.
Did you get it free on Epic?
I've had it for years. I just
I mean, it's not Game Pass
fired
too,
it
I
up.
guess.
Yeah, I've had it for like since whenever. But it's a little like campier than I remember it being. Like I remember like being very scared, like not being able to handle this game. And I was playing it for just a little bit over the last 2 nights before going to bed. And it's like super. It's almost like an arcade game, like just not good acting.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
like the lines are delivered really campy, but the scenario is super extreme and crazy. And but yeah, I want to keep playing with it because I thought I loved this game. I'm not sure it is held up as much as I wanted to.
Have you played the second one? Ever?
Not recently, yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Because the second one is a better game.
That's what people keep telling me, and I'm like, no, I don't remember liking that. I guess I built up the first one to this like pedestal, and when I played the second one, it's not the same as the first one, man. It's not. But I guess I'm just. This is why I need to play Alan Wake again.
You just play the remaster.
Because like, who knows?
Alan Wake's on
Remaster.
my list. Control's on my list.
Who knows, man?
That was great.
Is Evil Within all Shinji Mikami? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Who left?
Who left and now he's teaming up with
Hideki Kamiya.
Kamiya, right from Platinum.
Mm-hmm. That's totally a thing.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Oh yeah, bromance. It's good.
Yeah, they're
Romance.
They're holding a press conference to announce their futures.
And their marriage. Okay.
Yeah, so we're not even speculating. Did I
No.
just pull a TPR just now?
Yeah.
I think they might be up to something.
Hey.
Yeah, it's
Look, if I predict it and it's
happened.
already happened, I can never be wrong.
happened. What do you guys want to do first? You want to talk about the PC version of Starfield, or do you want to do playing games together, like on a couch co-op kind of situation?
I think playing games
Playing
together.
games. Let's
Okay,
talk about
let's do
playing
that.
games.
Okay, I'll just do a quick drop that there's DLSS coming to the PC version of Starfield. I'm psyched about it. That's it. That's all I
yeah.
gotta really say about it.
Frame generation, get more frames.
Now, we just talked about Vampire Survivors, has couch co-op. It's available on Xbox. And we're here together. We're going to be doing a bunch of gaming together. And I figured, like, let's talk about, like, some of our favorite times playing games on the couch, whether it was, like, 40 years ago in your childhood, Kevin. I know you're very old at this point.
I'm 30.
30. I'm only like 6
Try
years
to-
younger
try
than
to
Kevin.
remember.
I'm not that
Really?
much younger than Kev. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's really just projecting because I'm feeling
okay.
old these days.
You don't look that. You
Thanks,
look
man.
good. You
I'm
look good.
feeling old. I'm feeling a little crackly.
Aren't we all?
But yeah, like I thought we would kind of talk about like growing up and, or the last time that you had a nice like couch co-op session. Have you had one like recently that was kind of like, this reminds me of the old days?
I'm playing through Mario Wonder with my girlfriend. That's
Oh,
our
snap.
couch. She will only play 2D platformers or the Dark Pictures or like Supermassive games with
Yep.
me, where I have the controller and then she'll just make all the decisions. And have people died because like she'll look away and then I miss a choice? Yeah, maybe. But those are the couch co-op games I've had right now.
threw her under the bus.
Yeah,
It
she
was
knows.
totally her
She
fault.
knows.
Okay,
I told her.
okay.
I was like,
Okay.
you're looking at your phone and I didn't pick anything because like you're supposed to pick it, so I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything.
They trick you a little bit where you think like, oh, I can just like watch a cutscene or something happen, and all of a sudden it's like, pick up your controller, do
It's
something.
like a QTE to make a decision and you just miss it and you're like,
well, now they're cut in half.
Yeah. But my favorite couch co-op experiences probably with my brother growing up. I always go back to the GameCube, obviously, and the original Xbox. We played through all the Halo games. That's
Yeah.
like something we always
All right.
did.
On
Gears
Legendary?
of War as well. Yeah, Legendary. We've done Legendary. I don't do Legendary anymore because I bad
No.
at Halo.
Heroic.
But yeah, Heroic is where I land.
Did you say you played on Legendary, but you're bad at Halo?
Back in the day, I was good at Halo. Now I'm bad, so
Oh,
I
I
can't
see.
do Legendary anymore.
Got it.
Gears of War was always co-op.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it started with
Like in-person co-op?
Yeah,
Like,
my
nice,
brother. I mean,
nice,
yeah, growing up,
Sweet.
like we got the 360 for Christmas
Mm-hmm.
and booted up Gears. We played through like the first Gears of War the same day we got it. Because who knew it was 4 hours long?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think I played it that quickly.
Wait.
No.
Every game took me forever. Like everything. You guys are all like, "Oh, I beat this game in like an afternoon or whatever." It's like that took me 3 months, man.
Gears of War 1 is 4 hours?
It's very
It's
short.
short.
Bro.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Really?
4 hours, but
It's
yeah,
short,
It's 5
yeah.
chapters or acts or whatever they call
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
That'll probably
Yeah.
be 10 hours for me because I'm me.
Yeah, like but co-op is legit. Like it's so good playing that game with friends.
Is Ultimate Edition have online co-op?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Like we got Gears loaded up on.
How long to beat puts the original Gears of War at 9 hours on average to complete?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
that's.
see about
I
that.
mean,
But it's Kevin Pace.
Yeah, we'll
So,
see.
yeah,
But
we got
I'm
25
always
hours
a
of
few
good
hours
games.
off. Always a few hours off. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like someone told me they were like, "Oh, I'm 15 hours into Alan Wake 2 and not even halfway through." I'm like, "I'm 8 and halfway through. What are you doing?"
See, this
what,
is why.
What are you people doing
This
out
is why
there?
you and Ryan need to like podcast together.
Right.
We got Seth over here saying Mario Wonder is easy, and none of us. I don't know if that's been verified, Seth.
No, I agree. Mario Wonder is very easy. Even my girlfriend
Wow.
says it's very easy.
Okay.
It's pretty easy.
Okay. Sorry, Court.
Yeah.
Court took umbrage with that. Yeah.
Sorry, Court.
Oh, he did.
Mhm. Yeah, he doesn't think it's easy. Mario Wonder.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yeah.
But I think
It's
Court's
hard
made
to
a commitment
Court.
to play all games that have the option on easy mode. So he expects, I think he has an
Maybe
expectation, the
it's just, well-
experience offers the option.
You think he's gotten weak? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think he's had a switch in priorities, but yeah, he's pretty weak. So
Court can just play as Yoshi. Just-
That's true.
Or
just do
Nabbit.
that.
That's true.
Nabbit.
Yeah.
Is Nabbit in Wonder?
Just getting
Yeah,
yeah.
buried. Just getting buried. Yeah.
No, GameCube. I always played co-op Tales of Symphonia, my favorite game of all time, and I primarily think it's that because of the couch. Like my
Yeah.
neighbor would come over, my
Wow.
brother. We'd have a 3-player co-op, play through the whole 80-hour game, and then we played through it 12 more times and just see how quick could we get through it. We got down to 16 hours speed running that
Oh
game.
snap!
You went to speedrun an RPG.
Yeah,
Of course, why not?
Yeah, this explains a lot.
yeah. Listen, all right, it happens. But
Yeah,
what about you?
Man, I mean, I'm an old man, so I've been playing games since the the NES days, and even passing back and forth in the original Mario Brothers and that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
But like, probably by the time like Mario Kart came out, that's when things kind of got really intense. Mario Kart 64, especially GoldenEye, of course. Like, that's the thing. We get so mad about is a game 60 frames or is it dip sometimes? Blah blah blah.
Is it fun?
Play GoldenEye for a full summer at like a glorious 14 frames a second on a 27-inch like CRT chopped up into 4 screens. Like, it barely worked. It was barely holding together. And that was like some of the most fun times. And I feel like that's the reason the topic came up to mind this weekend was it almost doesn't matter what we play.
Yeah.
Like it's just we're going to have a glorious like 86-inch screen I think we're playing on this weekend. So like that's kind of nice. But like we had it on the projector screen here in this room. We had I don't know what it was, a 5 or 10 foot screen here, and we played Watermelon Game. So it doesn't really matter. Suika Game. Yep.
As I've gotten older, I have a hot take. Maybe now, as I gotten older, I'm starting to care less and less about my PC specs. I'm just like, is the game a stable 30 or like a locked 30, or is it around 50 to 60? And is it fun?
Just play it.
And then I'm like, there you go. I used to care so much more about frames, and now I'm like, I don't think I really do anymore. Is it fun?
Oh man.
Reggie, is it fun?
Is it fun? Probably the most fun I've ever had was definitely Halo. Like it's a classic LAN party situation.
Absolutely.
It was the first time I saw somebody bring over to my house like a 50-foot Ethernet cable so that we could connect our Xboxes together.
That's awesome.
That was me.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Dude, like, and we got so crafty with that kind of stuff. Somebody was gonna bring a TV over. You just figured it out, Like, it wasn't easy. It's not like you had 2 TVs set up next to each other. Somebody else had to bring an Xbox over. Somebody had to own that 50-foot Ethernet cable, and then you ran it up the stairs.
Yep.
And I have this very specific memory of 4 of us playing down in the basement and another 4 people playing upstairs. And so it would be teams, and whenever somebody else we got to kill them. Instead of online, you get the kill like proximity chat kind of thing. We got like real life proximity. We heard them like screaming from upstairs and the echoing coming from upstairs. Like, that is such a special memory. And for me, because I'm quite old, Kevin, if I haven't mentioned that already.
Oh, come on.
I wasn't a child playing Halo. Like, I was an adult. Like, I could drive. I could probably vote, I think, at the time, too. Like, and it felt like I was allowed to do that as a grown-up, is to have this like childlike, very childlike experience, you know? I feel like Halo kind of bridged that gap, as well as like Smash for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely not good at Smash. I never owned it, but I was always there when somebody brought it over, and it's like just madness, you know? So that's actually one of the big reasons that I really want to put a lot of effort into Extra Life, was because it reignites that for so many people, and we all have busy lives, we all have commitments and everything, a lot of reasons not to do it. But like, when else do you get this chance? Like you mentioned, it's you and your girlfriend doing co-op. Like, that's kind of all we've got. Not that that's not enough, but you know what I mean? Like, we don't get a chance to like bring over our 10 friends and play some Halo, you know? Like, that's what this is this weekend.
You know what I think is a shout out for maybe the best like co-op party game? Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Do we have that this weekend? Anyone have equipment, instruments?
You can't stream the songs, so you get copyright strikes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So I used to go to my friend's house who moved to California. That's kind of like ended the Rock Band like hangouts. But we used to go over there. He had like, I don't know, he spent $2,000 on DLC. So like, it would import all 20,000 songs that he has. And you just play for hours and hours, like rotate
Lose
guitars, singing. Like, that game is so much fun.
Are you ready for it to be? Do you think it could come back?
I would buy it instantly.
I would too.
They have the money to buy the licenses, of course.
Guitar Hero could happen with this whole Activision thing.
Yeah, what if they make a Guitar Hero? If they rebuy their licenses, they can make a Guitar Hero Greatest Hits collection and just smash together the best past Guitar Hero games and then use that as a springboard for a new.
I don't even need new ones. Just like, if the guitars weren't $700, just like remake the guitars. I'll buy the old game.
Gosh, the original guitar, the what was it called? The X. It was on the 360. Explorer. It was the Explorer.
Is that? I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a shape of a guitar from the Gibson Explorer.
Totally. Yeah, and it fit with the 360. So yeah.
I like the Rock Band.
Good
guitar
call on
better.
Rock Band, dude. That's how did I miss that? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Rock Band.
Awesome.
What about you, TPR?
So I have some different ones, or some different games throughout my childhood, but what I share in common is Smash. Brawl was a big one for me.
Yeah.
So like for Kevin, it was
That's a
Melee.
shame.
For me, it was Brawl. Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, all
Strikers.
I did was
yes.
spam like smash attacks. Okay. Mario Kart was another big one. Mario Kart Wii. Also, I have memories of playing against my parents' wishes, or they didn't know. Played Modern Warfare 3 local co-op at my friend's house. Oh yeah, and that was
against my parents' wishes.
Yeah, they were. I also bought GTA 5 and God of War 3 behind their back, but
Nice.
that's another story for another day.
I love it.
So just really fun times doing those. Also, most recently, Baldur's Gate 3 online co-op with friends. That has been a trip. That game goes a lot of places. It's D&D, the game, and it's really fun. It goes from really funny to serious to totally insane, all within the span of like 5 minutes. And it's really fun to navigate that. Also, so what else? Carpool gaming.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online.
Yeah.
You guys never gets old. So I guess my most nostalgic memories from a kid are probably Smash Brawl and Mario Kart, but most recently, Baldur's Gate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But also just like, it's not necessarily playing together, but it's fun to cheer someone on when they're playing, like Suika, when there's not a mastermind behind like Seth's wife, when it's just like trying to cheer someone on to see how they're doing in a game or trying to get a high score with games that are high score friendly. That's like fun game in and of itself to me, like Neon White or some of these really cool indie games that have come out over the past recent years, or Tetris
Neon
Effect.
White, me and Seth are just
so just like being cheerleaders is a fun side game in and of itself.
Totally. Yeah, man, that's such a good call. Like, you don't have to be the one playing, because like that's how we played. Well, I watched a lot of Metal Gear Solid, actually. Like, I don't know how to control that like at all, but it's super fun to be a part of that. And I don't know, that kind of gets lost now especially with everything being like locked to trophies and achievements and like your own like individual. Like, I've got 50 hours into this. Like, it's not part of the conversation at all. Like, that you were in the room and you got to do that. That's not how we talk about these things. So we're all driven apart, man. Come on, bring us together.
I also bring it up because Mario Wonder, it's topical. I watch streamers who would they would stream really difficult platformers or Super Mario World ROM hacks, and it's just like chat's cheering you on to complete this really hard task. Or Souls, it's like even if you don't play Soulsborne games, you can respect someone trying to make that level of achievement, and it's fun to cheer them on. So that's why I call it out.
What about you, Seth? You got anything there?
Yeah, the producer.
Take yourself off mute.
Yeah, I'll take myself off mute. Just in terms of like co-op games, and stuff like that, memories. Yeah, Halo's a big one for me. In Xbox land, I know that Kev and I share a love of Halo 2.
Best Halo.
By far the best Halo. It's not even close.
I've only played 3.5.
What's wrong with Halo 5?
I actually like Halo 5.
Thank you.
I like it too.
I like Halo 5.
I thought Halo 5 was actually...
If you said Halo 4, I'd be like, throw it in the trash.
I almost did. I almost did. I like Halo 4 too.
Yeah, we used to do like LAN parties, like huge, 16 people LAN parties with Halo 2 and just stay up all weekend long. So, yeah, good memories, man.
I love it. Well, later on today, we're actually speaking of, you mentioned D&D with Baldur's Gate. We're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. I've never actually played it ever. So we're actually going to finish up here and jump over to Dungeons and Dragons later on today for the very first time. So I'm pumped about that, dude. And we created my character in D&D based on my character that Drellish helped me out with on Baldur's Gate. And so Seth was like, we were walking through, I was sharing my screen, like this is the stats and all that, because I don't remember anything.
It all lined up.
Well, and it did line up
very well,
perfectly. Yep. So yeah, we'll be doing that. My Dro, or the guy's name is Dro the Drow. So
the Drow.
I don't know why I did that.
I watched you make that character for like 3 hours, and I was like, "Are we gonna play the game?" Though?
I don't think I got much further than that in the game. That's me, guys. That's how I do things. So
I mean this in the nicest way, but maybe that's why I'm beating games.
But then Kevin, you're losing out on the personability.
I didn't say I was at a loss of why I don't beat games. It's just that is what it is.
Oh, on the same token of cheering people on playing games, it's fun to like watch people in the character creator. Like he was streaming it. That was like a community activity.
That was super fun. Yeah, that's a good point. It was very much like, I don't know, like, because I actually don't know anything. I definitely needed help, but yeah, everybody weighing in on stuff. It was fun.
If you want to justify a purchase of a game that you won't play for more than a few hours, say you're streaming it, and it was a community memory.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was a good time.
When you play Mass Effect, do you make your character?
I need to play Mass Effect too.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same. I don't think it's as deep. It's like a backstory.
I've only ever played default male Shepard. Like I just click A.
Oh, you gotta. Oh God.
Default.
That's what he looks like. Shepard to me.
You either gotta curate
I don't make my
them.
character.
Sometimes I name the character like after someone, like because I played through a few times. I'll give it a full name. Like I would say like Kevin Ainsworth Shepard. Like first name, last name,
middle name
is that's how I would do it. So, anyway, why don't we bring on a Quagmire into the carpool? Welcome in, Quagmire. Thank you for supporting Extra Life and us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. I resurrected my PC and reminded myself I own State of Decay 1 and 2. I liked 1 much better, but I would love a third game in the series if they return to their roots. Is this a series you've played, and do you think this is a franchise Xbox can give the quadruple A treatment? It's happening.
This is
got news for you, Quagmire. This is
Decay 3 exists.
He pulled a TPR.
TPR. It's the theme of the episode. Just to prophesize
State
things
of
that are
Decay
happening.
3 is in development right now. It was announced a few years ago.
Yeah, and I don't know if I don't necessarily know the comment about like returning to their roots. I don't know if it's ever really gone away from like I think that was the overall narrative of 2 when it came out was it's this first party game, but it kind of had this almost indie kind of feel to it. Like it kind of had I don't want to say jank, but it kind of had like
it
that.
Had jank.
It has some
sure.
jank, but it had like that charming jank that we talk about maybe like with Bethesda games. Like you like it because it's not perfect, and you can kind of break it in a way. And speaking of playing games together, like co-op is super fun.
I like State of Decay too.
Yeah, it's a good
game. I spend quite a few hours playing co-op in, gathering up those survivors, letting them hang out in your encampment.
Yeah, there's lots to do.
It's a fun game.
It's zombie Animal Crossing with friends.
Well, now I don't like it. Thank you.
State of Decay. So I never played State of Decay. So is there a dedicated campaign and?
There is a campaign.
Kind of.
So is it like zombies, kill zombies?
Mostly, yeah. Build up your home, your headquarters.
So what made it really unique in the world of Xbox, or what made it stand out?
I think it was just that like you played with friends. You kind of just got to do it at your own pace. Like You see a lot more of that now, I think, just with the, what do they call them, the tree punching games?
Tree punching, like Minecraft.
Have
or
you not heard of this?
Valheim.
No, tree punching
Minecraft,
games? What?
Valheim, like other builder games.
Yeah, Valheim, yeah, Minecraft. Like they were, and it comes from like you just like knock down a tree and then you got the materials. Kind of thing. I love that term. I think it's hilarious.
Factorio,
Yeah.
Satisfactory.
Yeah, so you just like you get all those resources and you fight some zombies, which is super fun. It's this nice mix of, like I said, it's kind of got like almost like Cult of the Lamb actually. Like you go out for a run, do some battle, and then you come back home and like build up your settlement kind of thing.
And there's like a narrative. Eventually, the campaign will end.
I honestly can't tell you a thing about the narrative.
I never beat it. So,
Okay.
like
There's zombies.
So it's more like an evergreen type game.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
they're still putting updates
yeah.
out for it. Like
Awesome.
one just came out. So
Yeah.
like State of Decay 1 blew up. I think it's because like Xbox Live Arcade, like that
Big
was, like,
time.
yeah, that was what made it big, and that's where it drew all the players. And then Microsoft bought them.
Dude, it reminded me of Left 4 Dead. That's a couch co-op.
I love
Yeah.
Left.
Big
Oh,
time.
we did not. Left 4 Dead
Dead
2 co-op.
yes.
Steam mods. All right, in Left 4 Dead 2, I made the witch say the SpongeBob saying, "Am I ugly?"
What?
And
You made that?
no. Like I added that
Oh,
as
yeah,
a
the
mod.
mod.
And the hunter saying, it was the Cookie Monster saying, cookies.
Oh
When he
my
came into the chat.
god. Yeah, Left 4 Dead,
Left 4
definitely.
Dead is
Yeah.
quality.
Yes.
Mitch Power in the chat saying, "Hey buddy, how do I get on that wall? You make a $25 donation to extra-life.org/participant/carpoolgaming, and you get up on the banner."
Special call out on Mitch for being the fitness guru of the century
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. Number one in his gym for the past couple months.
Yeah, Mitch is crushing it. Love Mitch. What were we talking about? State of
State of
Decay.
Decay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, State of Decay is
Well,
legit.
then Left 4 Dead. Left 4
Yeah.
Dead. How good Left 4 Dead is. I like the first one more than the second one, to be honest with you.
Oh, I don't think I ever played the first one. I only played
Really?
the second one.
I
Yeah.
think I like Left 4 Dead 2 more, but
It lives in a weird space for me. State of Decay is like a franchise. Is like I had so much fun playing it, and then when I was done, I kind of just never really looked back.
Same.
You know, and it's now that the third one is coming, I haven't really been like, I cannot wait. Like, tell me when this is coming out. Like, it'll be fun when we play it, and so it lives in that kind of strange space.
it's
It's
like,
not bad. It's just like
maybe you'll get some Captain Logan with Sea of Thieves. You'll get like a State of Decay Captain Logan clone.
I think that is legit. Like that could happen with that game. Like it's definitely like maybe one of the early games as a service kind of ideas. Like I think it was before that happened.
When Xbox, like Xbox saw the success of it on the arcade, and then was like, we should pick them up, and then 2 has been going strong.
Yeah,
like,
it's been
I
good.
don't think it's like Sea of Thieves strong, but it's good.
Yeah.
They have the money to back it and take a risk and experiment. So
It needs a motorcycle that you have to fill up with gas.
days gone.
the whole
Hard call out here.
Definitely.
I don't
Definitely
think
not.
so.
Guys, I think that's the long and short of it. I think that is the Xbox Drive for this week here in
Unless
Rome.
Any listener question? We only have 2 audience members, but if anybody,
That's it. Mitch Power just made a donation, by the way, $50 donation. So
Wow.
not only that, he's gonna get on the wall, but also on our
board.
honor roll, gonna show up on stream the entire time as well. So thank you so much, Mitch Power. We are on the road to $10,000. That's our goal for Extra Life. We're at 3,300, maybe 400 at this point. $3,387. Thank you so much, Mitch Power. We're on the road. We're doing the dang thing. Kevin, TPR, thank you so much for joining me here on the Xbox Drive. We wish Ryan could be here. We miss you, Ryan. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. TPR, why don't you tell the people where they can find you on the internet, my friend?
On Discord at TPR. But that's my personal. That's as far as that goes for personals. For where I podcast, I do a No Limits podcast, which is for PlayStation. Sorry, a PlayStation podcast called No Limits on Save the Game Media. And we just had that was Mitch Power. Yeah, $50. Call it again.
Let me take care of the
right.
business on the show.
All right. Well, let's start this over again. I do a PlayStation podcast called No Limits, part of Save the Game Media, where Kevin does his podcast Project X Talk. So you can find that on twitter.com/SaveGameMedia and youtube.com/SaveTheGameMedia. So yeah, other than that, just find me traveling around Discord. I don't have Twitter or X. Sorry.
That's a good call. Kevin?
Yeah, you can find me Project X Talk, an Xbox podcast every Thursday with my co-host Jam Pack Sam, part of Save the Game Media. Yeah. But you can find me on X. All right, X gonna give it to you at the Muffin Mon. It's a 1-7I and 0-7A.
Nice, man. And extra-life.org/participant/save the game.
STGM.
All right. Cool, man. As for me, you can find me on X at Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. You can find Ryan Turford at Ryan Turford. It's TURFORD because everyone always asks. I remember that reference for you, Ryan Turford. For me, for Ryan, for Kevin, for TPR, for Seth. This is the Xbox Drive, episode 315 on the road to Extra Life, and we're out. Bah! And then usually this is where I do something at the end of Ryan saying bah, and I'm going to do bah. Thank you. We got other people. Okay, bye.
No power greater than X.